Welcome, everyone, to the original conference championship game. There's simply nothing quite like the intensity when an SEC title is on the line. All the legendary players, the epic moments who have made their mark on this occasion. The intensity is simply unmatched. Can't wait for this one. We're going to be treated to not just a top 10 matchup, but a battle for a conference championship and an automatic bid to the college football playoff with the first round bye that goes with it. So a lot at stake here, as we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the 8th-ranked team, the Florida Gators. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. Bringing it out, it's Daniels. That's strong coverage there. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking downfield. It's Lagway. Pressure is coming. He stays alive. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Breaks loose at the 40. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it. The Gators come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
And they'll use the ground game here. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Takes the handoff again. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Fires it to the wideout. And he's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Not a long return, but the important thing that they wipes out the scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Takes the handoff. It's Marshall. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. And the back now goes in motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He's moving out of the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. Caught near the sticks. It's Marshall. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He's going for a big play downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the 2nd half.
Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability.
And he floats this pass deep down the right side. And the pass caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Wolverines. Strong game by this quarterback. Now the important point after attempt. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field.
Well, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior. The Gators will crank up the tempo. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. The pass rush closing in. Tries to get loose in the scramble, but is brought down after a short gain. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Well, that's exactly what defensive coordinators love to see. You've got a quarterback that typically is known for his ability to cover, and here he shows some physical toughness by sticking his nose in there, and he comes up with a nice play in support.
But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the time.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. And they get set now to try the PAT. With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Now they get set to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hawkins. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The Gators offense retakes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Running out of time in the pocket. And that senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down.
Looking to make a play deep downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Florida. It was a foot race, and he won it. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
Yeah, that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him.
Might have to try the extra point. With the extra point, they're down 14-7 now. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. The Michigan offense back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Here's the handoff. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Michigan 14, Florida 7.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. And the tailback's got it again. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. And they hand it off to the back. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
I love this unconventional call by the offense coordinator. 3rd and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the 1st down.
And the Wolverines with 1st and 10 here. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Makes the catch. It's Marshall. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, Chris, you watch a completion like that, and with the efficiency, it makes you kind of think back to all the quarterbacks and receivers that they've had who made it look this easy. Of course, you start with Tom Brady, but think of the year Brian Greasy had, 1997, that national championship year. Chad Henne going back to Elvis Grbac and all the great receivers. So this is within their history, and it's good that they're leaning on it.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. The pass is intercepted. Look out, he's got some space. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Not a real good throw here. He put too much air under the ball, turned into a floater. Now, defensively, this is a dream. All you're thinking in that situation is just don't drop it. It's almost like a fair catch on a punt.
The Florida offense retakes the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Grab down the middle. It's Jackson. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts them in great scoring position. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Caught in the backfield. It's Hawkins. Got space, looking to score. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Gators. And now we are all even for basically a brand new game here.
Yeah, it's exactly right. With a tie game, you treat this as a fresh slate. Forget about the mistakes you've made, the big plays that you've made before. It doesn't matter anymore. Now you just go out and play and go try to win this game.
Kickoff team is on the field to prove this one away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking to make a big play downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. That is a huge play. Finally brought down at the 46-yard line.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
Quick throw caught on the left side. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. So two big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's first and goal. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. They finally bring him down. Great defensive play, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see if the takeaway stands. First down here for this offense. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. He slings this one deep down the left side. And he throws his third interception of the day. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
Chris, that's his third interception in this game alone. If he's going to stay in this game, he's got to do a better job of protecting the football.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Fights off a defender. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in team pursuit? They recognize a toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Play action fake. Looking to throw. On the junior, gets home, making a sack there. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. No problem. Knocks it right through.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And it's caught from inside the 20. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead, or play it safe. Quick throw to his receiver, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. The Gators come to the line to run the hurry up. Defense makes the tackle on the ball carrier. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Dropping back. It's Lagway. Looking for the wideout. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
It's a foot race. All the way for a touchdown. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Bringing it out, it's Hawkins. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Gators offense retakes the field. We'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. Launching downfield. He's got a receiver wide open here. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
And the wideout goes in motion. Here comes a throw from the red zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Dropping back, it's Lagway. Bringing pressure. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. Defense are going to keep the pressure up on this third down. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Looking to throw it on third and very long. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway.
It's third and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring.
Time running down. Just one play left here in the half. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's free around the 15. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And they're finally able to stop him. A huge gain and a touchdown-saving tackle as time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Gators will kick this away to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Moore. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They get the second half started with a running play. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Touchdown, Florida. And the defense joins the party with a pick six.
Chris, I thought after he tipped that ball in the air, that thing was going to be an incompletion. That would have been a great play, but instead, he didn't give up on it. Comes down with the interception and then shows you how athletic he is by taking it all the way back for a touchdown. How about that?
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Bringing it out. It's Moore. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 50.
At the 15.
Offense will take over. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here. A handoff to the back. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Signs the quick throw. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down mark.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
That completion sets up a third down play. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And it'll be Smarter right at the line for no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up.
Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Gets into space at the 50. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just with 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. The Wolverines looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. Gain moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up a first down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
Wow, juke the first tackler. That was enough to make the first down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. The motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Looking for 6. And it's caught. Touchdown, Wolverines. But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point makes it a 10-point game. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hawkins. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Caught near the sideline. It's Hawkins. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Defenses all around the country have gotten to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. Offense getting set. It's second down.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Quick throw. The catch is made. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Gators. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage, because right now it is not working.
Bringing it out. It's Moore. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive.
Michigan offense will take over first and 10.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Michigan.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. He's got the first down and more. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. Wow, he just burst through a crease there, and after that, there was a lot of open space.
Boy, if they're able to secure the blocks in there in the interior the way they did, allows the back to get downhill with all that momentum. It's all on the safeties to be able to make a tackle. And if they...
There's a shot toward the end zone. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Michigan. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point, up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hawkins. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Let's see if he can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Let's fly to the wideout. It's caught downfield.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
Back to pass. It's Lagway. And he lofts one deep over the middle. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
The secondary backed up off the ball now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
The pocket breaking down. Receiver makes the catch. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. Now they line up to kick the extra point. And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the fourth. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
28.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Gators offense retakes the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for his big tight end. Here's a wide open receiver, complete. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
And he lofts it toward the left sideline. Deep ball caught inside the 10. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Florida.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
And the Michigan offense will take over first and 10.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. And looking to throw now on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Moore. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
A solid run, good for first down yardage. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and it's picked off. A crushing mistake. And they bring him down. Great play by the defense, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the play stands. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. caught over the middle. It's Jackson. And a big gain down near the 29. They're threatening.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive. Let's see what they can do with it after that nice game.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. To throw, it's Lagway. Looking to scramble. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
This quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. Man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They'll run it from the gun. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, that stop is going to bring up fourth down, and looking at the clock, I think it's a no-brainer. In a two-possession game, you've got to go for this, and you got to hope to convert to stay in the game.
So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. He knocks this one right through.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And the kickoff will be returned. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. The defense has all 3 timeouts remaining, so they have to run a couple of plays here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Offense getting set. Second down play here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Pulls it in. It's Prescorn. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long, over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Getting set. Here's second down. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. And it's intercepted. A crushing play. Not a great return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. They'll set the offense up at the 31. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got it for a big gain. And he makes his way out of bounds. Good thinking there. Clock is stopped. Great chance for the offense to tie the game. First and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. And now the try here for the extra point. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. How do you play this now? Do you call it conservative play and just wait for overtime, or try to make something happen and win it in regulation? And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They bring him down right at the 20.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid game here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Now it's second down here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback.
Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. Touchdown, Florida. And the defense adds 6 with an interception return.
What a play here by the defense. We kept thinking this defense might have to come up with a stop to give the ball back to their own offense to see if they can maybe take the lead. But instead, they take matters into their own hands and come up with a turnover and a touchdown.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Here we go. They need a touchdown. They got some time to work with here. They got to be precise and manage the clock wisely. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
Close to the tight end. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. The stop is finally made, but it's a big gain. Stopped at the 49. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. And he's got his man open downfield. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Looking to throw it on 1st down. It's a quick grab. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain in that short throw. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management is going to be very important here in the final minutes. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Moore. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the 1st down. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. Can he make it to the marker? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Now a late timeout is taken. 6 seconds showing on the clock. Down by a touchdown late. This is a crucial 4th down play. Crucial play here. They go to the air. Quick throw to the left side. And he'll get there. Touchdown, Michigan. And the coach says, forget OT. We're going for 2 to take the lead right here. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. They don't get it. It's incomplete. Going for the win. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Florida 52, Michigan 51.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team has the ball is loose. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, we can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.